Welcome to Tear Your Fucking Face Off, a Face Ripper Records podcast with me, your host, Ben Sebastian. This is episode 26, and I'm bringing you a one-man machine in the name of Daemons from Michigan. They've just released an album called Streams of Variation, and let's just straight into it. First track I'm going to play is Psychotropic Trephination. I'm going to look up what that word is in a second. Okay, music so heavy that it helps me rip my sound card out of its plinth. Maybe I should rebrand the podcast again and call it the Tear Your Fucking Sound Card Out. Okay, so we're gonna try that again. So, psychotropic trephination, and we'll get to what that word means. If the building stands still, I've just noticed my light has just fallen over. I don't know if it's the music. You've summoned something into my space here. Okay. Even my microphone stand is wobbly. What is happening? Right. Okay. Let's just crack on. so good. The rhythm in this is just diabolical. And that alone is just a track that is just so carnivorous. It will just eat a whole human being as a snack. It's so fucking good. This guy's sense of rhythm is just insane. These time signatures and these changes and these drum patterns and little sort of melodic and jazzy interludes. It's just so fucked up crazy. It's fucking obscenely awesome. Okay, we're gonna find out exactly what psychotropic trephination means. And after I've just taken a quick pause and just double checked everything in my system, because there's a bit of an accident in here. And I'm a bit nervous about continuing the rest of the podcast. 2 seconds. Okay, so psychotropic, obviously, meaning of drugs of mind-altering kind of substances. Trephination, which is interesting, is one of the oldest surgical procedures known to humanity and refers to a surgical procedure in which a circular piece of bone is drilled and excised, most commonly from the human skull. So the term trephination typically refers to the creation of a hole in the skull. So wow, so it's like a drug-induced boring into the skull. Okay, cool. This album's dark. I mean, I just love that track. Absolutely loved it. It's just so brutal, and it's perfect for this. Careful, don't break anything else. For this podcast. So Streams of Variation came out on the 25th of October, and it's certainly a heavier, darker follow-up to the album last year, Corporeality. And I featured that on the channel, so I will pop a link below. It's an awesome musicianship. I have trouble keeping up with it rhythmically. And it's such an art. It is such an art what this guy gets up to. And who is this guy? Well, it's one Stëvèn Ēitêr. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And what a brain on this chap. Really, not only just to come up with such musical brilliance, but in terms of the kind of the meaning, the lyrical work, the naming of these tracks. There's going to be stuff that I'm going to go through in a second, and I just know there's like an interleaving of all sorts of fantastically phantasmagorical stuff. So let's go on to the second track I'm going to feature, and this is Insolent. And this is Insomnolence. Is that how you pronounce it? Wow, you're challenging me in more ways than one today. dynamics are killing it, absolutely killing it. I think I'm much more of a jazz fan than I was these days. So cool. What a ride that was. Like, latchings are sort of Dream Theaters-esque in the beginning, and this guy's guitar playing just absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I wasn't a huge lover of jazz before I came across Daemons, you know. I suppose it it kind of has that kind of aura about it, and it's a little bit pretentious and inaccessible, particularly if you're not up to a standard of playing. I do appreciate the quality of musicianship, but I just could never get on with the music. And I kind of, in my own music, there have been times where I've put a slight jazzy interlude in there, not for long, just to break up the dynamic and just to be a bit strange. I call it jazzy. It probably isn't jazz. It's, it's probably just got a couple of extensions on it, and it just sounds jazzy because of the instrumentation that I've picked, because I'm no jazz player. Certainly not up to this level. But I lost my thread. But yes, but hearing it done here in this way, it's just when you return out of all of the kind of weirdness of the jazzy kind of chords and the makeup and the timing signatures and all this kind of stuff, and then you get back into pummeling 4/4, which is most people's kind of auditory and kind of instrumentationally in playing in their comfort zone. It's just fucking elevates it so much. This guy knows what he's doing, a real craftsman, and it's so hard. It was so hard to pick 3 tracks. I did give this album a listen. I couldn't not. I loved the album, the first album, so much, but had to give it a whirl. Was the second it came, but it was so hard to pick 3 sort of favourites. So this track that I picked it shows slightly more a sort of a melodic sort of jazz flowy sort of segment as opposed to the first track. And we're going to finish off with this one and talk a little bit after. This is a Contrast in Reminiscence, and this is just an absolute slammer. Buckle up. content to sit here and listen to this. There you go. I haven't had that much fun listening to a track since Dream Theaters Octavarium. I do love a long one. And it started out and finished it and sort of Pink Floyd type of esque vibe to it. And then it sort of steps in and out of Dream Theater sounding Opeth. It's just, look, this is the jewel of the album. I mean, it's all blinding. But this, as a composer, this is
this is the highest point I've ever heard you, man. You know, what I'm astounded. I'm astounded. I'd I'd love I'd love to be able to write that, something like that, anything close to it. It's huge, absolutely huge. A contrast in reminiscence. It's gonna be added to every playlist I ever own, anywhere, for the rest of my life. I can absolutely guarantee you. So just a few other bits and pieces to cover on the album. From Narcissism to Oppression has a guest guitar solo from a jazz guitarist out of Austria, currently unnamed, so maybe I'll populate that in the comments below once I learn it. There's a song there called The Origins of Neglect, which features a Nigerian choir and a Brazilian horn section, as well as a Dutch singer, a female singing part. There's a jazz guitarist from LA that features on Menschen Kinder Na. I think that's probably how you pronounce it. And I now have to look up what that actually means. Menschen Kinder, is it something about child? Children of mankind. So I'm not quite sure what the na means. And the Contrast In Reminiscence we just listened features guest vocals by the singer of The Injured List, which is a power pop indie band. So check them out if you're curious. And also, it covers an exceptionally cool version of Perfect Day. And I skipped straight to the end to listen because I saw the track listings and and it just stood out as just being the odd bit out in the style of the naming and the phrasing of the songs, and I was like, is it Perfect Day? Perfect Day? And yes, it is the original by Harry Nilsson, but his version is a cover of a cover. There's a cover by Dressage and Slow Shiver, which used their version in the TV program Better Call Saul, which I actually I did enjoy. I watched, I think, the first couple of series of that years ago. And he said it was so incredibly haunting that he had to cover it. And it featured a singer from Colombia. So, yeah, Daemons definitely gets around the globe in terms of linkaging with musicians. I only hope that I could perhaps work with him one day, you know. Yeah, some other things. There's some interesting stuff. Some German, so there's like book 1, book 2, book 3, and I'm really interested to know what those meanings are, so I'm going to do those now. So we got Aller Anfang ist schwer. I don't know if I got that pronunciation right. If I got that bang on, it's because I had a German grandmother, so maybe it's in the blood, so to speak. Okay, it's a proverb. Every beginning is difficult. Aha. And Anfangen ist einfach. It's the second book too. So let's Anfangen ist einfach. It's easy to get started. Okay. Oh, hello. Tapping my phone. And then Beharrlichkeit ein Kunst. I'm sounding convincing. If not, or maybe I could be good in a movie when they're trying to imitate Germans, but they don't actually speak German. Perseverance is an art. Well, there you go. Motivational messages hidden in all of the darkness and craziness and just the excellent musicianship that is Daemons. I mean, I'm so honoured to know this guy, and it come about through YouTube and reaction videos and stuff. Daemons is now kind of, sort of embedded in the new label that I created, Face Ripper Records, and I'm going to be doing a lot of more work with him and many others. So check the links that are dotted around the social places and what have you, and come through and support the artists. And if you liked what you heard here, and how can you not, just follow purchase, stream, anything you can do can help. Spread the word. This has been an absolutely crazy episode. Some technical issues, some accidents, some lighting problems, and a lot of me relaxing into just some absolutely fine, superb music, instrumentally and vocally. I bow to you, sir. Demons have taken over. This has been a bang episode. Thank you for watching.
Do you believe in a better day? Do you have faith in a golden way? If you do, we must come together this day. Come together as one united television audience, brought together by the sound of my voice.